I'm here to talk about our final topic, interview preparation. Is it necessary to prepare for an interview? Absolutely. Preparing for an interview is crucial. Without adequate preparation, it's challenging to make a positive impression on the hiring manager or team. Allow me to explain why interview preparation is essential and offer some tips to boost your confidence while facing any interview. Even if we have been through many interviews, the idea of facing another one can still make us feel anxious. It's understandable because each interview means meeting new people, encountering a different company, and dealing with the fear of not doing well. No matter how confident we are, there's always that worry about being evaluated, which makes us nervous. Now let's understand why it's important for us to prepare for an interview. We all agree that job interviews are crucial to secure our career. When we do research and prepare for our upcoming interviews, it will make a positive impression on interviewers or employers. Getting ready beforehand will help you feel more confident. It will help you express yourself clearly, and recruiters or hiring managers will always feel happy if a candidate is answering their questions confidently. In today's competitive world, it's not very easy to secure a job, but if you are well prepared, practiced well, have done some good research about the company, understand the job description clearly, and answer confidently, you can stand out and secure job offers. Now let's explore some valuable interview tips to help you to plan your upcoming interviews. The first tip is to understand the job description. Read the job description carefully and understand the key responsibilities and required skills. Post that, prepare some examples based on your experience that demonstrates your suitability for the role. Example, if one of the skill sets or tool knowledge they are looking for is Tally, and you have studied this either in your college or during your internship or through any other course, prepare some questions which can be asked by interviewer related to Tally, and always try to give some short or small examples along with your answers. Next is to do some research about the company. Basic information like when did they start the company, who's the founder, who's the current CEO, what are the services they provide or products they sell. Go to their LinkedIn page to check if they have posted anything interesting or valuable news recently. These are the few things you can talk about in case they ask to tell you something about their company. Practice a few common interview questions. It's always good to practice a few common interview questions which is generally asked by recruiters or hiring managers in their initial rounds. Example, tell me about yourself. Why do you want to work here? Why should we hire you? What are your strengths and weakness? Tell me more about your project work. What are your biggest achievements so far, etc. To prepare for common interview questions, it's helpful to write down your responses, practice them, and read articles for insights on answering them effectively. Avoid memorizing answers as this can come across as artificial. Instead, aim to understand your responses and practice delivering them naturally through repetition. Next is behavioral interview questions. These are an essential part of job interview process. Companies use them to evaluate your skills and competencies. To leave a positive impression on your interviewer, you must provide specific examples while answering these type of questions. Let me give you some behavioral interview questions for your reference. One, according to you, why is work-life balance important? Next is give an example of how you worked on a team. Now here you can talk about any of the team activities you had participated earlier. Example, any group project, talk about your contribution and also how you were involved in the team and helped them to achieve the final result. Third question can be, how do you handle stress and pressure? Or how you have you ever made a mistake? How did you handle it? And so on. You can find many articles with behavioral questions and answers. Please go through it to give better answers. Next, most important part is body language. It is a crucial aspect in interview. Maintain a good posture, make eye contact, and use gestures to show confidence and engagement. Have a genuine smile, which makes the whole conversation easy. If it's an in person interview, then offer a firm handshake while greeting the interviewer. Be very mindful of your facial expressions. Stay calm. Don't show your anxiety on your face. Try to avoid nervous habits. Like, as soon as you become nervous, somebody have these habits of tapping your foot or playing with your hair. Show you're actively listening by nodding occasionally. Sit up straight, avoid slouching. So appear attentive and engaged throughout the interview. Next is dressing and grooming. Wear clothing that is appropriate for the industry and position you're applying for. Ensure your clothing is clean, pressed, and free of wrinkles or stains. Pay attention to personal grooming as well, including your hair, your nails, and simple hygiene like making sure there is no bad breath or body odor. Avoid flashy accessories or overly bold patterns or colors or excessive jewelry, which creates a lot of distraction. Wear closed toe shoes that are clean and polished. So, maintaining professional dress code and proper grooming will make you feel more confident when you enter the room. Next step is mock interviews. What is mock interview? It is creating a real interview scenario by taking help from your close friends or family. Example, your best friend acts like an interviewer who will ask you questions and you will act like a candidate answering those questions. This practice session allows you to prepare effectively for upcoming interviews and receive valuable feedback for improvement. If you're not comfortable with this approach, practicing in front of mirror or recording yourself can also be beneficial. Reviewing and correcting mistakes from these kind of practice sessions can enhance your interview skills and confidence. Now, the final tip is to ask questions to your interviewer. At the end of the interviewer will typically invite you to ask any questions you have. Always ask at least one thoughtful question. This will demonstrate your interest in the company and the role. Few questions what you can ask the interviewer are: 1. What opportunities does the company offer for my professional development and growth? Can you tell me more about the company culture? Are there mentorship or training programs available for newcomers? Can you share more about the next steps in the interview process and the timeline for making a decision? So these are the few interview tips for you to prepare before attending any interview. What does the company want? It is always important to know what the company is expecting from you. You can do this by going through their job description in detail. Most companies do mention their expectations in the JD, so prepare accordingly for the interview. Don't oversell yourself. I've seen so many candidates lie about their skill sets during the interview and they fail when any kind of practical test or assignments are given. It is important not to oversell yourself during an interview. Be genuine and truthful about your skills and accomplishments. Now, overstating your abilities can lead to unrealistic expectations, and when you are not able to fulfill those expectations, it leads to huge disappointment for your manager and also can create a huge stress for you, and managing day-to-day activities at office will become very difficult. Once your interview is completed, companies will take time to decide and give you feedback, as they will be interviewing many other candidates as well. Hence, make sure to follow up with the recruiters or HR at least after 3 to 4 days of your final interview. Either drop a message to recruiter or send an email. But don't overdo it. They will get back to you with results, and in case if they are taking more time, then chances of not getting shortlisted is high. But don't worry too much. I understand it's difficult, but that doesn't mean you are not worth it. It's just that company's requirement and your skill set is not matching. Take any rejections as an opportunity to look back and learn and to do better in your future. Never lose hope. Keep applying and keep upgrading your knowledge by taking up courses or reading or attending workshops, etc. Always stay confident. As I mentioned earlier, practice, stay authentic and be honest. Prepare well for all the interviews. Confidence is good, but overconfidence can also cause harm. So stay focused. I agree interview process is stressful, but try to enjoy the interview process and learn as much as you can and show the employers why you are a great person to work with. Finally, I would like to say that professional career is most important part of our life. We all agree with that, right? So prepare well, keep yourself updated, don't lose focus, and choose carefully whatever company you're getting into. Check Google reviews, Glassdoor reviews, or make some good research before joining any company. And give your best, be truthful and honest towards your profession. I wish you all the very best for your job search and hope you have a successful career ahead. Also, thank you for taking up this course. I hope it was helpful. Have a wonderful day and year ahead.